Alright, what is good, YouTube? This is your boy Manny here. This is my first ever tutorial on this channel. So today we're going to be cooking up some Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller-ish kind of vibes. Yeah, we're not going to be going through any already made beats. We're going to be cooking up live, and we'll see what we come up with. We'll hopefully end up with something fire at the end, but otherwise, well, you'll never see this video. So yeah, here we go. We'll just get straight into it. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. First thing we have done is we have got the F minor scale open here. That is what I'm going to start in for this beat. I've already got an idea of what kind of chords I want in this one, and I've already got a sound that I'm going to use. Pretty much I used a sound in the last beat I made. I found it, and it's currently my favorite sound, so we're going to use it. Just to go with that kind of sounds you want to be using for like Summer Walker, you want ambient kind of synthy pads or keys, anything like that, vocals, guitars to accent them, and you should be all good. And we're just going to get into it right here and lay down some chords. So I was already thinking off the bat, because I quite like this progression, is a 6-5-1, and we can repeat that twice. I'm at 90 BPM, and then we can do a 4-5-1. It'll go back. So if you don't know how sort of what I'm talking about when I say 6-5-1, 4-5-1, pretty much lay a root down anywhere down on the scale. So right now I'm in F minor. F is going to be our 1 of the scale, and everything up from that is just what it goes up with until you hit F again, pretty much. So the 6 of our scale, F being 1, would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the fact that I'm doing C sharp to C, that would mean that my chords are going to be a 6-5-1, 6-5-1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just doing that 4-5 at the end there, just to sort of bring it back into the 1, really, because I know a 4-5-1 sounds nice. So we're going to make some chords, basic chords, really quickly and see what they sound like. Okay, so these are our basic chords. What I'm going to do is pitch the bass notes down. I'm going to pitch the whole thing up just for now. We're going to work on doing some inversions and making the chords slightly more complex, and a little bit more R&B sounding. Okay, cool. So first thing I did, I've added this D here and the D sharp and G here. We could even add a G here, but pretty much we're just going to look to invert note downwards. Yeah, so we can do the G. So if we invert both of these down, might be a wee bit too much, but invert the D sharp down here. It's got a lot of tension because the notes are close to each other, so that's kind of what you want to aim for. And we're going to take the 2 top notes of this one, we're going to pitch both of them down. That is what we're going for. So we're going to take these here again. Except obviously now at the end here we have got the 4-5. So I've never actually done this before, so I don't know if it'll sound decent, but we're going to take these down too. Okay, so these are our final chords. I did a little bit of messing around with these two chords here, and I think I'm happy with them. Might need a little bit of work, but when I add the effects to it, it'll be good. So I'll just play the melody here from the start. See how the last two chords there just kind of tie us back into the melody. So it's quite nice. We could even, if we were doing, personally, I probably don't think I will do this. I'm trying to keep my beats nice and simple, but what you could do is just have this on, like, say this, the 8th bar. Fuck it, we'll do that. So for this, we're just gonna, same melody repeats twice, and this second melody we can bring in elsewhere. Now we're going to grab a bass. We're going to have a sip of some V energy. V, sponsor me, please. Sponsor me. Guys, get me subs so that I can get a V sponsorship. Those are my guys. They don't know I exist, so I would thoroughly appreciate it. Alright, so I'm in Analog Lab again. We're going to grab the Sub-Zero or the Vulgar Bass from the Alchemy Bank by Kiri. Nope, this is... I swear this one is Kiri Gibbs, but it may be Noah Cuz's bank. Or it may just be a joint one. I'm not sure who actually released it, but you get the point. So we're just going to grab Sub-Zero for now. Right, now we need to find something to sort of attach. We need to find another sort of key or pad to accent that key that I've got, just for more texture. I quite like that pad there, so we're gonna chuck that in there. Okay, what do we pitch it up? Okay, we can't pitch it up, unfortunately. See, we got a vibe. We got a fucking vibe, boys. And ladies. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a percussion loop from a kit. Quite like that. We're gonna keep that. Stretch. We're gonna try find one more sound, like a plucky sound, and then we're gonna add a vocal. Because I'm a bit of a one-trick pony. I like my vocal loops. I do. It's hard to find good ones, but you know, just it is what it is, man. We could just do something real simple and just go like that. Boom. There we go. That's kind of cool. like that. We're gonna keep that. We are going to quickly look for a vocal loop, chuck it in, and then we'll probably add some accents. That'll be the loop done, and we can cook up. Okay, we got one. Okay, we now have our sounds rendered out, and this is what we are working with. So we're going to take each sound. We're going to open it in audio editor here. We're going to go 16-bit edit properties. And we're going to chuck it all the way down to like 2000. So for those of you that don't know, this is going to make it pretty much, by reducing the sample rate, you are actually reducing the amount of frequencies. So we're bringing it all the way down to 2000 hertz pretty much. So there will be nothing above 2000 hertz. Which means it's going to sound underwater, and it gives you a real R&B trap soul-y kind of sound pretty much. You can do the same thing for this here. I'm not sure if it's really needed. Sweet. Okay, so accents. We are pretty much done with the beat now in terms of elements. We're gonna muck around with the bass a little bit, but for the most part, we're just gonna mix it, make sure it's all ready to go. So I will do that, but just before I do that, these are the accents we came up with. It's so simple. I literally just took 2 accents from the Producer Grind Helios multi-kit, but I just used their accents realistically. But yep, we took just 1 accent and we just play the accent and then we reverse the accent. I do this in like way too many beats, to be honest, but you know, it does the trick. So we'll fucking keep using it pretty much. Sweet. So I will now mix the beat and arrange it, and I will take you through all of the mixing things I've done. Okay, so I am back and I have finished the sample. I removed the accent and I took away the bass because of some of the pitch effects I put on the master. But I'll just do a very quick run through of what effects I've got on there. So on this key, which is like the main instrument sound, let me turn all the master effects off real quick. The main sound has got a Soothe 2, Pro Q3, and the Soothe is just on this easy on the lo-fi feature. This setting is a godsend for R&B. Pro Q3, just a bandpass narrow, pretty much just keeping it to only those frequencies. Got a Trim Control 3, just adding a little bit of sort of wobble. So if I turn it all the way up, it'll be like wah wah wah. I've only got it on 25%. I've got a Chorus Tune 6 on Deep Chorus. Valhalla Vintage Verb on 9.5 ms for pre-delay and 0.9 decay. And a Pancake 2, which is just panning it side to side. So I copied that over to the other key here. Just use the exact same stuff and just modified it a tiny bit. On the pad bell thing, I just copied it over and changed it as well. So just taking out a little bit of frequencies that were too much. Still got the chorus, still got Valhalla, but they've all got different sort of wet, dry, and sort of ratios. And for this one, I just put the pancake up to 30%. I did nothing on the perks and textures, and then the vocal melody was a bit hard, but we got there in the end. So I put an Arvox stereo into a Sooth 2 into a Pro Q3, where I just take out some harsh frequencies, into a chorus tune 6, into a meta filter. Well, this is just a high pass. If I turn it off, then we've got a Pancake 2. This was on about 50% if it wants to open. Yeah, 50%, and a Valhalla. And actually, just while I look at that, I'm just going to go like that. Bang. And that is the entire loop. So I'm going to quickly go render this out and we will go and cook up. Just in terms of arrangement, we got 4-bar intro, 8-bar chorus, because we're at 95 BPM, 12-bar verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. I quickly forgot, just with the master effects, I've got 3 sound shifters, pitching it up 12 semitones, down 12 semitones, and then down 5 semitones. And then I've got an EQ. Just sort of maintaining a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in our project. I have taken all the stems and chucked them into a project. I've put them on my mixer track. They were already mixed, but I just wanted to add mastering effects, so I've routed them all to this like loop mastering effect chain. I have opened a Kramer tape just on the clean and open mastering preset, and I've just added a mid-side 3 by Goodhertz, and yeah, we'll just we'll cook up. right, so there you have it, everyone. That's the full finished beat. I will play it for all of you now. But if you did enjoy, or you feel like you learned something or anything from this video, then I'd greatly appreciate if you would like and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one.
Hey Manny, you got one right here.